going live in 3, 2. All right, 30 seconds, guys.
Okay.
Does
anybody have a phone that's watching comments?
Oh, I forgot to shut off my Wi-Fi.
Cool.
Yeah, that's actually...
Do I need to do something with my phone?
No, you guys can stay on the Wi-Fi. We're using a hotspot.
Definitely not on.
You're definitely not on Wi-Fi, you're good.
Not here.
And now I hope I turned my ringer off.
Justin,
We'll just say we have a live audience.
Yeah,
I destroyed it.
I'm blowing up.
All right, going live in...
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beauty and Bubbles. We hope that you had an amazing July 4th, a safe and happy July 4th and didn't die the next day like half the Glam Squad did. We had a little too much fun at the birthday party.
Well,
so,
if it's your boss's birthday, you die the next day.
It's what happens. So we hope you had a happy and safe 4th. But we're excited to be back again this week, and we have Shalisa Powell with us. She is the Queen Bee of Denver.
Ooh, I love that title.
Yes. So she is going to teach us all things Bumble.
Yes.
So you probably know Bumble from dating, but there's so much more.
There is.
We have the Queen Bee of Lashes.
Ooh.
And the self-proclaimed queen of all things glam. So,
glam.
welcome.
Self-proclaimed.
Welcome to the Queen Show.
Queens, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you
We're
for
like,
joining
this is
us.
like the mother hive here.
Ooh, the hive.
The hive.
Yes, the
Yes.
hive.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about you, what you do.
Okay, so my title is actually Queen Bee. I'm the community events and marketing person for Bumble in Denver, which basically means that I throw events for Bumble in Denver and help get the word out about what we're doing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Bumble has expanded.
Yes.
So I think everybody thinks of Bumble and they think, oh, this show's not for me. Even though we kept it after hours for the Queen Bee.
After hours.
Yeah, it's like the after dark Beauty and Bubbles. But there's so much more. There's like a BFF network. There's
Yes.
business networking. Kris Jenner's on business networking.
Kris Jenner is looking for an assistant on Bumble Biz.
Yeah. Don't think I didn't think about quitting and applying. So tell us about all of those different channels and kind of like what to expect with.
Okay, so it started as a dating app, but Bumble now has 3 platforms. We've got Bumble BFF, which is your place to find friends. I like to say it's best for people who, it's really great for anyone, guys or girls. Females love Bumble BFF. But if you're moving into a new state or, just kind of looking for people who like to do the same kind of things that you do, not in a romantic way, Bumble BFF is great. On BFF, you're looking for people who are the same sex or looking for the same thing. And then we've got Bumble Biz, which is our newest platform and my favorite platform. It's all about making business connections. It's one-on-one connections, just like date though. So you're still swiping people, you're still matching with people. So rather than being on, say, a LinkedIn where you're just kind of pushing out to the masses, in Bumble Biz, you're connecting with people one-on-one, which is a really, I think, a cool way to make business connections.
Absolutely. And the Biz is the newest,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So are there a lot of people in Denver already?
I have found that there are a good amount of people.
Yeah.
My goal is to get as many people, as many really cool, amazing business people on Bumble Biz so that when you're swiping through, you really can make great connections.
Yeah.
But I go on Bumble Biz a lot and I meet a lot of great people for events that I'm doing or just kind of good networking connections in Denver.
So why is Kris Jenner on it?
So Kris Jenner is actually working for Bumble
okay.
to show how you can use Bumble Biz
gotcha.
to,
Okay.
you know,
I feel like she has
start
enough
To
connections.
hire.
to hire. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm applying, Christian. Wait for my resume.
Do you think that it would be a good job, or do you think you'd have to be like up at 6 a.m. getting?
Oh yeah, it'd be terrible.
I don't think you'd
It'd
ever
be
sleep.
probably awful.
You'd have to do all the things.
But I feel like we would Jones well together because
would.
I also don't ever sleep, so it would just be like a little different. Instead of my biz, I'd be just running her biz.
And you'd be part of that power family.
And we do call you a momager already, so.
So then, like, I'd be like, Chris, get up. What are you doing? You're sleeping in. Get up. We got things to do.
Yeah, you'd be perfect.
She'd be
You really
perfect.
need to apply. Except for what would they do with you without you?
It's true.
With or without, either way.
I think they're getting to the point that they can run it without me.
It's kind of true.
I could just go for like a week. Maybe I can intern.
There you go.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Just like a little week vacay in Calabasas.
Yes.
So with business networking, you're kind of looking for networking opportunities, people that you can connect with to like maybe host events or
Yeah.
like find clients or
However you want to network, you know, it depends on your industry. Sometimes if you're, say, you know, you're a financial advisor, you're looking for people who need financial advisors.
Yeah.
But you also, for me, I'm in the fitness industry outside of Bumble, but it's nice to find other people in the fitness industry to network with, to collaborate with. Bumble is all about making connections, whatever that is, in any type of relationship. So I just like to make connections in life, and in Bumble just gives you the opportunity to connect with people that you might not have ever met in person.
And it's all about who you know, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
Game of
We
life.
say it's all about one connection. Like, one connection can change your whole life.
It's so true though.
Like the
It's
7 connections of Kevin Bacon.
6 degrees.
The 6 degrees.
Or connections, I guess.
The
could
6
work
connections
too.
of
It's
Kevin
still
Bacon.
connection.
It could still be connections. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It's usually degrees,
I
but
actually
it's true.
didn't know. And I was on 7. But either way.
6, 7. In Denver, it's like 2 degrees of
Everybody
separation.
knows everybody. Somehow, some way.
Yeah.
But I think it's so nice to have, like, when you're out at networking events, it's always hard to connect one-on-one because
It
I
is.
think that you kind of go with people that maybe you know or you
And
meet
you end
up
up
with
only
people.
hanging out with the people that you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a nice way to throw yourself out there to like really find and connect with people one-on-one.
Yeah, and you can say like, hey, even if you're looking for a mentor, like, you know, I'm in the beauty industry, I really want to open my own place. I found Lindsay on Bumble Biz. She's doing it right now. She's successful at it. Like, I want to have coffee with her. I want to sit down and figure out what she did to make all of this happen. So those are
Like,
the
I'm
types
not
of
telling my
connections.
secrets. Sorry about that. Good luck.
More to come.
I want to know the secret.
Yeah, let's meet for coffee.
And then with BFF, that's kind of more like
I have heard so many success stories from
I
BFF.
know.
so cute.
It's
Well,
crazy.
we got to do a really fun event. So that's
Yeah.
something that we want to touch on too is the fun events that we're doing around Denver and probably nationwide too,
Yeah.
if you know of those two. But kind of like we did this really fun BFF mother networking.
Yeah, Mom's Day Out.
Yeah, and it was so much fun, and I feel like there were really like connections, and
Yeah.
maybe like people would have never met each other without that.
Yeah, so BFF, I throw events for all 3 platforms. BFF might be one of my favorites because we just get together and do fun things. And when I do a BFF event, it's all female. There's, you know, it's not about dating. It's about just getting out there with your girlfriends, having fun, meeting new girlfriends, maybe trying something new, trying something different. We did an event at a blow dry bar and all got our hair blown out. And we did that Mom's Day Out event where it was just brunch and shopping and like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are fun, and you get to meet women and connect with women, and I think I am all about female connections and female empowerment and how can we work together. So those types of events make my heart happy.
It was such a fun event. It was one of our favorite events that we've
Yes,
ever been a part
you guys
of.
did nail design.
We did a little bumblebee
Yeah.
nail art, but it was so much fun to watch, like especially mothers. I think that you kind of get caught up in obviously doing for others, and you
Yeah.
kind of put yourself on the back burner. So it was fun to see them like be able to relax and shop and get pampered a little bit and like hang out and make like connections with each other.
Yeah.
Do we have a question? I am not going to be able to read that for sure. I'm blanked.
Tips for writing a good Bumble bio.
Ooh.
I have tips.
Wait, question.
Yes.
If you're doing BFF, do you do a bio as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So you do a bio in all 3 channels.
And they're all
Okay.
different.
Okay.
So you have different pictures in each one. You have different, if you're in date, I'll talk about that. But if you're in biz, you're going to do a more professional headshot. You might do pictures of projects that you've worked on. If you're, in a creative, then you would want to show, I'm a photographer, this is my photography. And in biz, you can kind of put projects in your bio. So that's really nice. And then BFF, you're kind of just saying like, hey, I need a girlfriend to go drink with me, or I need a girlfriend to go hike with me. So those are the types of things you put in there. And dating, man, it's hard, right? To figure out what to put in your bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's one of my favorite things. I'm actually really excited about biz networking because I play the Bumble game with like all of the single girls around here because it's like a game to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's Matt.
You won. Yes, you won.
And I'm like, you won. You won Jeremy, 32. Castle Rock. I don't know. But there's no Jeremy 32 from Castle Rock. I'm just making it up.
There
Probably is.
Jeremy,
But
if you're out there.
it's so fun. Like, so I'm excited to be able to like be a part of that game
Have a
again.
match. You just want to have a match.
I do.
Yeah.
So in
That's
terms
funny.
of being like a profile doctor,
Yes.
I have a PhD in profiles. Here's a couple things that you want to think about. Number one, your photos. People want to know, first of all, which one you are. So don't put a picture of yourself in a group. Like.
And guys, don't put pictures of you with another girl.
Right? It's like, okay, you got what, 5, 6 pictures?
If it's your
You
best
got
friend,
5,
it just
6
looks
pictures.
bad.
It looks weird.
Right,
You're like,
yeah.
is it his mom? Is it his sister?
For most girls, it's confusing and it's not worth
Immediate competition.
it. Yeah. Have a picture of yourself smiling. We do have statistics that if you're smiling in your picture, there's more likelihood that people will swipe right on it. So smile in your picture, show the front of your face. Think about it like a one-on-one connection. When you're sitting across the table at dinner with someone, you want to know what they look like. You want to know, who you're talking to.
For sure.
And then I think it's good to show your personality in pictures. Girls go for funny 90% of the time, right?
Yeah.
So show your personality in your pictures, in your bio. Same thing for women. Don't put a group shot of 20 girls. Like, how are they supposed to know which one you are?
They might be disappointed whenever
Right?
they meet up with you and they're like, oh, I thought you were that one.
You and I definitely can't share photos together.
No. Don't put a picture of the two of you together because they're going to be like, which one? So those are kind of my tips for making a good date profile. My tips for biz are don't use a selfie. Get a professional headshot. You're trying to make a professional connection, so what you're putting out should feel professional.
What do you think about like your verbiage that you put on your bio?
It's
Does
important.
Bumble
Yeah. So Bumble, number one, is our values, our kindness and inclusivity and all of those things. So if you're gonna put anything that doesn't fall in line with that, you'll probably get kicked off.
Oh wow.
Because we want it to be a safe place for people to go and to meet people. But
Any tips for like?
I always tell people show your personality.
Yeah.
If you don't use a quote from a movie that you've never seen because people think it's funny, right? Or don't try to be something that you're not, because eventually, hopefully you're gonna meet in person and it's like,
Oh, hey, sorry.
right, who are you? What?
Should you post pictures with your animals?
I think so.
Or with your dog?
Not you.
Not me.
Why not?
But would
She has an army.
So
it's a small farm. However, I have 2 dogs and a cat.
I have 3 dogs.
Thank you.
Yes.
But my question is, sometimes is it like, do you, like, I would like the guy because of his animal. Is that bad?
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No. Do you know how many times
I
Jess,
know,
sorry,
but-
I'm going to throw this out there, that Jess has been playing and I'm like, I like his dog.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Does
Dogs
that,
are winners.
does that hurt you or help you?
Dogs are winners.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
always
also-
post with your dog.
Yeah.
I have a hairless cat. I don't.
Post the
I don't-
hairless cat.
Like, how much do you think you should put in a bio? Do you think, like, you should write a novel? Should it be just a couple little, like,
It should be enough
Short
that you
and
get a
sweet.
good
Okay.
idea of the person, but you know, too much people aren't going to read, and it doesn't give you the space for that much. But if you don't write anything at all, chances are people will not swipe for you. So you've got to write a bio. You've got to tell people about yourself.
and that's hard for a lot of people.
It is. It is.
So I think sometimes, like,
Somebody should do it
grab
for
some
you.
glass of wine and, like,
your
sit
best
with your
friend to do it.
girlfriends and, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
write it out.
yeah.
But that's the biggest line ever. Oh, my girlfriend did this for me. I didn't do this.
But make it
Do you know what I'm saying?
because
Yeah.
at the
Make
end of
it
the day,
My
you
you're
friends
writing it,
created
but,
this.
like-
It wasn't me.
right. People always say that.
I know, always.
My friend was swiping. It just
We were
turned out.
drunk one night. My friends thought I should have a profile. Okay.
People, there's no shame in being on Bumble.
No.
Everybody's
So
doing
many
it.
I feel like that's how
meet this
everybody
way.
meets
Yes.
now. Is there, like, some kind of crazy statistic? Is, like,
There's
that's
like
where
3
you,
billion
like,
people on connecting on Bumble
Yeah.
right now. That might be wrong, but it's a lot.
Yeah, right?
I'm going with 3
Yeah.
billion.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people on it. There's no shame in it. We're in an era where this is how people connect with each other.
Mhm.
So just own it. And also be authentic with what you're doing, because that's the best way. Because some people might not be right for you, and it might be like the hottest guy ever, but you just don't click. And so let it go, because it's not worth your time or your energy
Yeah.
to be fake for somebody. Like, if they don't like you for who you actually are, then bye.
Bye.
Do you have any, like, first date advice? Like, where to meet, where to go? Do you think it's just really dependent
On any platform, too.
On
Like-
any-
Yeah.
I
like
would say for
business,
biz,
yeah.
biz is a great coffee.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
meet for coffee, because most of the time when you're doing a business meeting anyway, you're meeting for coffee.
And it's like 9 a.m. and you're probably not getting cocktails.
Right, right.
I mean,
I would, yeah, I wouldn't do
it depends on where you are. And if you're on vacation.
Chris, can we have cocktails?
I need a drink.
Can we get a towel?
Drink it more, therefore you won't spill.
I haven't had any, you guys.
No, literally,
No, she
has
came, like,
not.
straight from, like, working
Workout
out.
Klaus.
Yeah, but the Glamour Bar glammed me up, and now I have champagne on me. But
No,
That's okay.
this is why we wear dark colors.
Yeah.
I was
Usually
telling
do.
people on my way here, like, I'm on Instagram a lot, but I'm good in 15-second clips.
Mhm.
In long, I'm awkward. It just happens. So
Oh,
something
yeah.
had to happen.
When Lindsay shows up to work wearing white, I'm like, really?
Oh, girl.
We're not having this kind of
I
day.
already know that I was wrong. I made poor life decisions already. I
I'm
know.
just like, I can't look at you today.
As I'm advising you about first
Alex
dates.
as well.
Yes, Alex too can't wear white. We learned that today.
I don't think if you're, anyway.
So business, coffee, I think
Coffee.
that's a great.
BFF. A lot of times on BFF, you're talking about what you like to do. Like, what are your hobbies? Girl, let's go meet for happy hour. Let's go on a hike. So BFF is really open. I mean,
Shopping.
it's girls meeting girls. Go hang out with each
We'd
other.
go shopping.
Go shopping. Go to Glamour Bar.
Yeah, come
Uh,
here.
Actually,
Oh,
that's
that-
what we
that's
do. We're
I
on
could-
BFF right now.
I know.
Exactly. And date, I would say, I think cocktails, happy hour is nice. Don't commit yourself to full dinner right off the bat.
Yeah.
Or do coffee. Like, if you don't drink, it's fine. Do coffee. Meet for something chill. I don't like to go on outdoor adventures on a first date because
I don't ever like to do them, so.
So it's great.
I'm an indoor-only gal.
I know.
Unless I'm on a patio.
We always think, okay, here's a really great, if you need some people, we're really good at this because we're like, oh, he'll make you be too sporty. Definitely.
This shit right now.
We have some really great commentary when we're playing the Bumble game.
there's
in
a
here.
lot of fishing pictures. Like, I don't think I've met very many guys that fish, but there's so many fishing pictures.
So many, and we have some vegetarians up in here, and they
Yeah.
don't really like the hunting and fishing
No.
Yeah.
situations.
Are you catching and releasing, or what are you doing with that fish?
See, this is why
And
you
then
gotta be
if you're
authentic.
and if you're catching and releasing, why are you gonna hurt it and let it swim away? That's my question.
You should put that when you're on Bumble on your profile. I love animals.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you.
I
I love animals.
My friends did this
Here's
for
all my
me.
naked animals.
I actually had an ex-boyfriend 1,000 years ago, and I saw his profile. It was on like Plenty of Fish, and he said no vegetarians, please. And I was so offended. 'Cause-
Oh, because you thought he caused it because of you?
yeah, no, it was.
It was a
I was his
shout
ex-girlfriend,
out
and
to
it was
you.
like no vegetarians, please. And I was like,
Ashley Collins
Classy.
need not apply.
classy.
On the dog end.
Who cares what you eat?
Yeah.
But if you,
On the
killing
dog
animals.
end, I have 2 dogs, 3 now. But I met a guy on Bumble that didn't like dogs, and I was like, dang, like,
Is
how does that
what?
even work?
That's like
I love dogs.
best pickup line?
Ooh,
Best pickup line.
best pickup line. So, if you don't know, Bumble is female first. So, when you make a match on Bumble, the female always talks first. It is up to the woman to start the conversation.
Oh, wow.
We are getting
You
rid
didn't
of,
know that?
you didn't know?
No.
We're getting rid of all the antiquated dating and just
So
gender
the girl has to
role.
come up with the pickup line?
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
I'm the
So
worst
here's
flirt
some-
ever.
Here's some good options. I think it should be your personality.
Hi.
If you're a high doesn't
Hi.
really work that great because everyone gets a high.
What you
Yeah.
doing?
How about like an emoji or a bunch of emojis? Like you can, do something about or
Interesting.
a GIF, however you.
Oh, how do you say
Because
that?
the men can't contact you on Bumble until you
You
say
reach out.
Wow,
something.
I feel like that's a lot of pressure. I could make or break it.
That's
Probably
good.
break it.
You
Because
know
I'm
what?
terrible at flirting.
It's empowering though, because
Yeah.
we
No, I
should
get
take
it.
control of our relationships. I think females should be in control of everything. Obvi.
Duh.
But yeah, but that's one of the things that you can start. It's weird though. It's awkward at 1st. So those work. Or if you're a little more bold, you can go for like corny joke, corny pickup line because it's funny. Guys aren't used to getting pickup lines, so that always starts
that's
a
cute.
conversation. Finds
Mine's going to be terrible.
I just was like replaying some things in my head.
some
Sorry.
dad jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grandpa.
Grandpa
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah. Or you can like go the safe route and pick something out of their profile, or pick something from one of their pictures. Hairline.
Nice.
Do you
Dog.
catch and release?
Thanks.
Why do you hurt the animal?
I like your dog.
And if he feels the same
I have a
way
hairless
you do, that could be.
Yeah.
Let's just stop there.
Yeah.
You can tell that on the
Shout
second
out to
date.
Monkey.
It's just getting worse.
That actually just clicked. It has ever in my life. But anyway,
But when you're talking about dating, it makes a whole lot more sense.
it's another level.
Yeah. So those are my.
So,
Pickup
are you
line.
engaged? Or are you married?
I am engaged. Yeah.
How did you meet your beau?
On Bumble.
Did
Just
you really?
kidding,
Oh,
no.
I was like, she gets raised.
Yes.
I'm calling Bumble headquarters.
No, I've known him for like 12
okay.
years, so before Bumble existed. But we didn't start dating until
You met on Bumble again.
Yeah.
until we reconnected.
On Bumble.
Congratulations, because
Thank
it's a
you.
new engagement.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Your ring is
Yeah.
stunning.
you. I love it.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, so I'm engaged, but I'm still on Bumble, and I made him get on Bumble. Also, if you're in a relationship or married or any of those, you can take date off. So you can be on Bumble BFF, you can be on Bumble Biz, and you can take date off.
Can you be on all 3 of them and they wouldn't know?
You, if
Like
you're
the guy
on
one.
it, like, well,
Not
Denver is
to be
1
Scandi,
degree of,
but-
of separation. So
1 degree of Kevin Bacon.
Saw your
One
girlfriend
connection
on
of-
Bumble yesterday.
Kevin Bacon is watching, so I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Saw your girlfriend on Bumble yesterday.
So
You have a
you
story?
do kind of get access to all of them or no? It's like you wouldn't know that Ashley signed up for Dating Biz or
So when you
how does that-
sign up for it, you can sign up for all three. And I'll send you guys a video you can post. But
we have it coming to you.
Yes. So you'll see, and I'll send you a video of how to delete date, because a lot of people come to my events, BFF and Biz, and they're like, yeah, but I'm married. Like, I don't want to Bumble.
Well, I know she doesn't have date on her profile. Okay. Right?
Yeah, 'cause
Isn't
you
that
won't
your question
see.
too? Like,
Yeah. So you would have to go in and look at it, but you can
Oh, okay.
see. So like
Gotcha.
when you go
she's
to the
just
top,
here for business and friends.
yeah, because
Okay.
if you're in one of the if you're in Biz, you're only making Biz connections.
Gotcha.
That's all.
Oh,
you
that
will
makes so
see.
much more sense.
Yeah. If you're in BFF, you're only making BFF.
They're not all like
No.
Sneakily.
So when you're in the app, if you have the app, you go to the top, you click on the very top where it says Bumble, and it'll bring up three, and you can just
Gotcha.
move over. And then
so you can go through and
yes.
remove.
And then when you look at those three, date has a little X in the corner, and you can exit out, and that gets rid of date.
What is a good Bumble success story that you know?
Okay, so I had an event this weekend, the Lohi Bazaar Barbecue. It's like
Yeah,
a big festival. And we set up a Bumble station there, and I swear I had like 30 people come up throughout the weekend who had made connections on
Oh,
Bumble.
that's so cute.
Yeah. So I hear them a lot. One of the coolest ones is, I don't know if you guys know who Emily Schramm is. She's really big in fitness. She was on, back in the day, she was on Real World.
That would make more sense
Yes.
than fitness for us.
She's one of the most badass women I know, because she just has all these businesses and she's killing it, and she's killing it in fitness. But I met her through actually a Bumble Biz connection. And when I met her, she was like, I met my guy on Bumble, and they're like so in love and so cute. And yeah, and she's,
Love
you
it.
know, super, you know, famous on MTV and Instagram, and she met her guy through Bumble. Yeah.
Love it.
So that's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
Who reaches out first on Bumble Biz? Is it
Females. It's
still?
the whole app is all women.
So Bumble
What if
Biz
it's
is
double
not-
female?
Then you each
Then
have
it's just
it.
a Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Whoever does
yeah.
first.
But
okay.
if it's a male-female connection, the woman always
Oh,
talks.
so it can be male, female.
But say, you know, that's not to say that every connection that's made on Bumble is male-female. You know, we're open for anyone looking for anyone. So if it's same gender, then you both have 24 hours.
Oh, that's such a good question.
Yeah.
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 I didn't even think of that.
But Biz I love because it gives the woman, you know.
And is
she's
that the
beautiful.
same like with BFF?
Yeah.
Is it just each one has 24 hours?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And is
'Cause
BFF only girls?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or if you're a guy, it's all guys.
got it.
Guys to guys, girls to girls.
Girls,
Right.
girls. Got it.
Does Bumble have a redo if you make a mistake? If your
Yes.
time ran out?
Yeah, so Bumble has premiums you can pay for. It's a free app. But if you want to pay to go back, you can pay for that. And also we have Super Swipe, which gives you longer than the 24 hours. Like if you're really hoping to connect with someone and they're not back to you, it's like, well, maybe they haven't been on their, you know.
I'm
maybe
gonna
they
give
haven't
him
been on
more
there.
time. Obviously, he
just
doesn't know what he's
extend it.
doing.
Also, when they see that, they're like, oh, this person really wants to connect with me.
Yeah.
I might as well see.
They can tell if there's super swipe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Bumble will tell you.
I've seen it. On Jess's. It has like stars or something. I don't know. If there's like something that happens.
Are there any cool Bumble events coming up?
Right now, I'm in the works on some events. I have a Facebook page. It's Denver Hive, where I post all of my events. So you can go to Denver Hive, just follow along. I also post pictures from past events. So I'm working on a couple fun things. I'm working on a fitness event. Hopefully that will be fun. Last month I partnered with Rush Cycle, where I actually also teach, and we did 2 rides. One was BFF, so all females, and one was Bumble success stories. So we just kind of celebrated some success stories. But that was last month. This month I did Lohi Bazaar Barbecue. That's a lot to say. Last week, so I'm kind of gearing up for some more.
And is it something monthly that's going on?
2 a month.
2 a month?
2 a month.
2 a month. So Denver Hive is all of the networks too.
Yes.
So I know that there's like biz networking events and there's
and every
BFF.
time I throw up an event, you'll know what it's for.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Bumble Date is yellow, Bumble BFF is blue, and Bumble Biz is like a coral pink color. So if you see the color, you'll know what you're getting into, and I'll be very clear about it in the invite.
Awesome.
And hopefully we'll do one here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would love it.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, no. I'm in. I would love it.
I want to do like a Bumble speed dating situation.
Yes.
I
Never
have
done
tried speed dating. If you're out there and you want to do speed dating, please hit me up because I haven't found enough guys.
No.
Here's the thing
It's gonna be all
also,
girls.
I have so many females who want to do events and dating stuff, and all my events end up being a bunch of really beautiful,
Well, we can
amazing,
speed
strong
date
single
each
women.
other.
Boys, where are you?
We can speed date each other and be like, I like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're my friend. Or
Yeah.
We can be a
Pass.
speed date.
I know that would be.
I've seen some biz
Yeah.
speed dating, like
Totally.
speed networking things too
Yeah.
that are kind of cool.
This is going to be my focus through August. I really want to promote female entrepreneurs. I want to promote women who are kind of crushing it out there. So, and yes, we love men too, but we're all about, empowering women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How do you suggest you reach out on Bumble Biz? Because it's not a pickup line and it's not emojis.
Yeah. So I think with Bumble Biz, you can just be really direct. Like, hi, my name's Shalisa. I'm a fitness instructor. You do fitness. I think that we could collaborate. Let's meet for coffee. I think you should be as direct as possible on Biz to eliminate any confusion as to what you're there for.
Yeah.
Just be professional, right?
Yeah, because if you do a weird like, hey, what's up? It's like,
Or
hey,
just
what's
hi.
up? Like,
Yeah.
what? That's weird.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Hi.
date me? Or?
Hi.
Yeah. So I would go real direct on Biz.
Yeah, that makes sense. We good?
Any other
Do
questions?
you say GIF or GIF?
Is it? There is a real way to say it,
I
but
have
I
no
can't
idea.
remember.
Barack Obama said GIF.
GIF. I think it's
I call
GIF.
it a GIF.
I think
I
it's
say
GIF.
GIF.
I say GIF too.
I think it's
Barack
GIF.
Obama said
Because you know why? I think it's a gift
It's
in your inbox.
It's a gift. This is how I say it. It's a gift in film.
Yeah.
A gift in film. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
But I
T is
actually-
silent.
I said almost the exact same thing.
The T is silent. It's
I
an
looked it
app
up
thing.
once. It's for sure GIF.
Well, tomato, tomato.
I
Jif.
always think, I guess I'm a child of the 90s for sure because I think of Jif peanut butter.
Me too.
And so I'm like,
that's
that's
a
not a
J.
Jif, that's
That's a
peanut
J.
butter.
But who doesn't like peanut butter?
But that's a J, not a J.
That's why I think I have such a hard time with the whole
It's a gift in film. A
Jif.
gift.
We need more champagne.
Yes. We will battle this out and let you know later what it is.
Yeah.
Any other
No.
questions out there? No? Good. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
So you want to go to Denver Hive,
Denver Hive and
follow
then,
that on Facebook.
And then I'm on Instagram, Shalisa_P. I put out a lot of stuff about what's going on with Bumble. I'm also really into sending out an empowering message for women. I do fitness, so if you want to
It's a great Instagram to follow.
Thank you.
So if you forget or don't know how to spell or whatever it is, go to Glamour Bar Denver because
yeah.
you can find her in there.
Yeah.
We follow her.
Plus,
It's
I
awesome.
want to try her fitness class.
Come take class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We any day now we're gonna try things.
I teach
in the-
spin and I teach Pure Bar, so you can pick.
Yeah. That.
Okay.
Any day now we're gonna start fitness.
You can just reach out to me on the
Fitness.
BFF
Fitness
network and I'll let
ones
you
out
know
there.
if I can do it.
Next time we'll do bar and bubbles, and we'll do it at Pure Bar, and then we'll drink champagne after.
Super fun.
You guys are not going to do that, but I'm just
No,
throwing
but we
it
can
out
have
there.
champagne in our water bottles.
We'll do shit.
How
Just
do
reach
you
out to
know
me on
already.
the BFF network, and I'll let you know if I'm available.
What if she judged us already? She's so right. However, we can put a mimosa in our water bottle.
Nothing
Drink
tastes
and
better.
dance.
I just worked out. Nothing tastes better after a workout than champagne.
Or during.
Or during. Maybe a little rough.
Well, sweet baby Jesus.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
giving us all of the Bumble dish.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank
Super
you. So again, Denver Hive, Facebook, or Shalisa
Underscore
_P on Instagram. I was like, I follow her, and it's like I forget it. It was
Hard
struggle
for you.
bus.
That was a real
struggle bus.
hard.
It's late,
That
you
was
guys.
It is.
painful.
It's true. All right. Well, we're gonna go because I have some IT technical support waiting at the door.
And I have to get a sandwich.
I need to eat food.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining us for Little Beauty and Bubbles After Dark. Next week, we have another Meet the Glam Squad. So we have Aliciana, one of our newest members of the Glam Squad, that will be joining us next Tuesday. So
She is our sweet little cupcake.
She
We love her
is.
so much.
yes, so we can't wait to have her on, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us.
See you next Tuesday. Never gets old.
Okay, that was good. That was great.
My cheeks
Fun!
hurt from smiling so much.
Sorry, I
I
spilled.
hate smiling.
Oh my God, stop.
I hate smiling so long.